Nags leading the pack to get himself in towards the smoke. Shots going further astray. There's still a couple standing from crew. They're making it work. But Sick, the last line of defense.
Hunter Mims.
No way, Sick!
Hola.
Sick goes above him. Just loving the push and pull coming out from Sentinels right now. It feels like you don't get a clean fight on any of them. There's always that second line. There's always that crossfire. There's always that layer in place. However, this round we look at what the purchases coming for crew, and it's not going to be much to write home about. It's light across the board. Spectre, Frenzy. Hey, we've seen Classics do some damage, but it doesn't seem as though it's going to be the case this time around. Shez gets a little overzealous.
Have you seen Flight C8 tour? Flight has a C8.
Flawless.
Why would he buy a C8? This guy is like millions
going to start taking a couple of steps here, and this. You'd need someone like maybe Mesqo to do something about this. Just the tag for now, but there's the flank. And Sick puts him to bed, tosses him in, and says goodnight.
Hunter Mims, you get me.
Oh,
Best
dearie me, it's not looking pretty, and this is readable as you like. Oh, it's 4 of them on one side. Where's the other?
And again, Mesqo's been here pretty much every single round, just trying to gather some information. Please deal with some of the pushes coming out here. Dapper doing Dapper things with a jump-in headshot here, but fault line for good measure, and actually you can see another member. The Trailblazer going to stun him. Mesqo has so much to deal with here. Dapper eventually puts it down, but again, another example here. Zom's able to buy so much time before anybody from crew can get through that choke point.
Those two players unable to be as impactful as maybe they'd like.
Shut out the ground. Zoms again. Look at him. With Delzik and Kesnet before they even get to sight. Your body's here, a real threat towards him. Klaus the last man standing. Tens will find it. This is clinical from Sentinels. They have an answer for absolutely everything from crew.
Find a little bit of that themselves coming into this.
The concern being
similar look for Sentinels, right? They had their finger on the pulse that entire first half, and if they can do achieve the same in terms of rotations and whatnot here on their attack, then it's going to be very difficult for crew to deal with. Mesqo actually,
lovely.
Kraus
out of nowhere finds 2 big kills. That's massive. Confidence now booming with crew trying to take that fight through tower. It's not pretty as Sick will become the victor in that, and now tower's under Sentinel control.
Right there. I got 2
down to 4 still standing, make it 3. Shazam has said the inescapable force right now for Sentinels. The 3v3, but HP is low for Klaus, and the spike, shout out to the observers, is very much down.
A couple of open sight lines here. Kesnet actually catches a headshot there.
Shazam. Yes. Sentinels win this.
Piling on the pressure here.
Klaus and
5 HP on Klaus, 13 on Kesnet. That was got to be the one to swing this back in crew's favor if possible.
Well, let's see what Delzik can do. Tower is his first port of call, but 6 noted it. 17 HP ain't much though, and Flash ain't up for 10 seconds. Oh, it's a bit of a messy one, but it does work out. But that's what we were worried about. Oh, Tommy the turret's done enough to take down Klaus, leaving all on Delzik, who's good for another. The 1v1, but Dapper's HP is looking real fine, real pretty. And yeah, the tag got close, but Dapper beats him across the line. So now 10 rounds sitting with Sentinels. Just kept it in check. Finds Dapper.
1v5,
and it's
1v4, 10 seconds left. I've seen this before.
But it is just 10 to life. 4 stand for crew. And that is so. And Klaus feeling a little brave at the start. But look at the aggression and the pace from this one. Dapper now knows he's got problems on both fronts. Seeker's come out, and Klaus is going to push himself forward. He's got 2 on the other side. Gets 1. Sprays in for the second. Has to switch out to the Classic, no one there, but panic from Sick. He keeps his cool because Shazam has got his back. Klaus goes down, and we're in a 4v4.
Just caught sight of one as well. 6 solo HP, but
everyone just needs to use Spectres in this game.
Shazam going to find another kill here onto Kesnet.
He's bailing them out. Shazam is literally bailing them out right now. These are 2 huge, impactful kills that he's found at this point, and he's keeping the entire back line pretty much in check. Mesqo's done well to find 10s, but there we go, finally the breakthrough. That's Shazam now down, and there's still options for crew. It's a 2v2, but look at 6 HP. Still has a flash in the pocket. When does he invest it? He already just did. There's Delzik, gets 1. Pushes up Delzik with 2, and crew make it to 6, and they get the weapons. They quell the purchase. Sentinels' money will now be in question.
Okay, Sentinels win this round.
A little bit of an investment here from Sentinel. Just SMGs again, nobody
sheriffs, the most OP weapons in the game.
I think. So the purchase is still behind this. Yeah, I think this is.
Told you.
Okay, well.
Ferrari swinging a half from 10s there, just destroying Nagzit. That's a rifle loss, I'm pretty sure. So there it is, pinged out straight away. Let's see
Literally
if
all
there's
the
going to
most
be someone.
broken.
Oh, Delzik,
Yep,
that's a little sloppy. They've just fed
all
two
the most
players to
broken guns
this.
in the game.
All under the notion of trying to get that
This
rightful back
KRU
under
team
grabs
just
now
fucked
down
up
to
by
the
using
3, but
fucking
now they know
Phantoms.
there's a purchase behind us. Shaz finds Kesnit. Is this
Take
where
out
it
the
falls
Spectre,
apart?
guys.
Can Menzino do something?
Oh
Anything
my
will do.
God.
2 ain't bad, but now Klaus,
Dude, that was
a
so
1v3
close to a
beckoning.
fucking
He was good before,
4K
he needs to do
lineup.
more now. Finds the first victim. No, Shazam stops it
Wow.
in its tracks. Right back on the tracks is Sentinels now with 11.
Oh, Theft will confirm it as well. Nag's pushing up a little closer now. He's actually going to whiff though. That's not what you want to see.
He's got to back away. He has to try and keep
He
and
can't
play
die
his
here.
life. He has to play his life. He's found a new angle, falling back
got
to
no
the next
dash.
spot. Now he's just going to stand it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
these are horrible
my
misses.
thumb.
Shazam wants to punish this,
Oh,
and they can't
my
let the shot. Shazam
thumb.
has
Like
opened
this.
this back up. Now, where do they hit these
Holy.
rotations? Dapper with the punish towards
That
A. They can
is
swing back
unlucky,
around if they
brother.
want to. But that up just ain't hitting anything. There's now Zeno and Kesnet deal with one side of the problem. But the site is now open. 10 seconds. Zoms cannot stop here. He has to hit that site.
Bit as well.
You're right. Can he be denied? Can he be stopped? 5 seconds. He should be able to cross. Fine. Kesnet wants to try and do something. He gets Dapper. And now we're at Zoms Popsio. What do you do in this 1v2? Doing everything he can. Trying to put up any
Nice
defense.
shot by the
And Crew
Mizzino guy.
fight
Nice
their way
shot
back.
right there. He needs his
dare say
confidence, bro. This nags that
right?
guy
Again, if you had
hit
Nags
something
even
here.
just trading.
Because when your
in
confidence
terms
is
of
low,
numbers
bro,
here,
you'll just
Crew
start
would have a
fucking
much,
lifting
much
everything.
better time.
And you'll get like scared to take fights at that point.
So I just heard that back to myself. Yeah, if you could just go even with 10s.
That's when it's
Not asking too
GG,
much,
not
right?
even trolling.
Dapper will hold on to drop
They
now.
know that
so
one is up
Shazam
top and one is
will be
in the
called
corner.
upon here. Another miss from Nags. Dapper over the top.
Oh my.
Sentinels on map point.
That guy
And
was
again,
standing still.
Shazam made him
Fucking
dead to rights there. I think
Shazam
actually
was
Delzik,
standing
I
still
think that the swung
spraying,
out
bro.
there. He takes full contact from Shazam. And Nags still misses that one.
Down to the wire.
Best opera NA in
Crew
your
have been
opinion?
pushing. They've been getting
Steal.
close of
I'm
that. This is why it's so hard to deal with teams like this.
So the last
Honestly,
few
the
rounds,
best opera I have personally played against
Unfortunately,
is
nothing to
Vordell.
do.
I've not played
Now,
against Chaz
again,
on a team.
The amount of
like,
pressure
you know
they've been
what I
able to
mean?
put on
Like,
a very
I'm
slow
sure it'd be
approach to this
Shazam,
round.
But
They know that this swings in their favor and allow the paranoia to build here.
like for who I've personally played against in
Effectively,
that team, it'd be
the
perfect.
heavier side of Crew's defensive setup right now. 3 members.
But I think Shazam is better.
Klaus is here. It looks like Delzik's here as well. They've got bodies on the site, but can they get to safety in time? Just about. It ain't perfect. Divide. It's a desperation call. Sick finds Kesnet, and the push. They're desperate to hold on to it, but it's falling through their fingers as Klaus blind. It does not matter. Sentinels 13-7 on map 1.
Very quick rotation towards C here. They're going to try and isolate Delzik.
See how long he can stay alive in this. Maybe buy a little time for those rotations. He does have support en route. Or is he Klaus there kind of playing by logs, but he's fallen. Tens finds that one. Delzik now down low. Tens removes him. And now he's found another! Tens! Mr. Impossible, keeping true to the name! And he still wants more. He's still fighting it out for Sentinels. Oh, that smokes. It's about to drop. The reveal is made. Six got nags it. Oh, it's a turnaround for Sentinels. And it's all on the back of Mr. Impossible himself. Kesnet can't quite capitalize on that. Oh, that would have been the chance. That's good from Kesnet.
Sick.
They need maybe a little more. I'd still like to see maybe
Those guys
another
literally just sitting there fucking healing and just gets assassinated. If Kesnet wins this, bro, I'll literally donate $5 million to everybody in this chat watching right now. But you must be followed and subscribed. Doing it.
Zoms looks curious. Swing through, but we'll find it now on Sentinels.
13 HP and Sick tucked, dedicated towards that angle. Got Shaz by his side, and now Tens gets into the matter. Klauslo pushing forward does well. Tens with one, with two! The third maybe beckons, just slips beside him, but Tens and Shazam hold the round down.
Brings it to a 2v2 now.
Good, they got B.
Sick will try and get this spike planted on B. Yeah, a lot of damage done from that now. Swarm actually Sick committing.
Ooh, that's a good positioning backside though. This is actually good, I think.
Good to go with the flashes at least. That's one bonus.
Klaus has the lockdown as well.
Yeah, this is really good.
Dapper looming here. Window actually he's going to catch contact on the turret.
No way, Klaus just got that frag. Sick is out of it. Crew continue forward. This game is just on a knife's edge. No team is able to truly carve away at anyone else yet. It's been this back and fourth swing. But let's look at some of the protocols that crew are winning in. Let's talk about it, because we've now seen that defensive side of aggression toyed a couple of times, but now we're seeing that successfully come through.
He thought he was placed on a turret, then started walking up B to like C-lane.
Fast,
Didn't
loose,
think the guy would just sit there.
They're very, very quick to collapse onto one site, make use of.
It's all coming through CT or Heaven. That's about your lot. Plenty of utility still to play around here, and here comes the push. Pushing in towards this, going to be Nagzet leading the pack. Going to get himself in towards the smoke. Shots going further astray. There's still a couple standing from crew. They're making it work. But Sick, the last line of defense.
Hunter Mims.
No way, Sick! Goes above and beyond.
Wait, Mazino's. This guy needs to drop the op, bro. What is that?
At the point he has to pull the classic out,
like 3 shots around, he's feeling
there's
like,
no way he's got him on the reload here, and still finds that kill.
Show this again.
That's Hunter
Show me
Mims
this
right there.
all day long.
You can't beat Sick, the best player in the world.
Initial points of trades are good. It's a 1v3 from hell. The man's a demon himself. Look at that from Sick.
On the Blade Storm, nothing available for them here. Have any sort of swing. Turn things in their favor.
Yeah, that info maybe on towards A-Long is going to spur maybe the timing of this to be that just touch quicker. Tens is going to be pacey towards this. Didn't quite catch Klaus, but the cross has already come in. Klaus does punish Dapper though. Now there's 3 players towards the backside. Tens has got to know there's more targets available, but the trade, look at Sick. Beautiful timing to push alongside Tens just on the other side of that box. Zoms gets walked through. Mazzino still standing, still trying to do what he can.
How's the guy even getting a kill? He's walking
of an
out
impact at this point, yes! Takes it down to just one. Shazam though, the man leading from the front lines, backs away, has to respect the fact that he's been noted. Pushes back in, Shazam! Does it again! Waiting to see how this kind of keeps going. Now there has that rotation has come in, and Dapper could get caught in no man's land if he overcooks the pot here, but he knows he's on an island.
Oh shit.
I don't think Shazam can actually bail him out of this, and actually no, they're going to push forward to it. They try and help him out. Shazam can't quite make it there in time, but he's still doing the damage. Still doing what he can!
And he got full healed. That's actually unlucky, bro.
Value, but it's a 2v2.
The Reyna got full healed, and this guy has fucking 25 armor against 2 no armor people.
But Sick ain't holding back. The man's on a mission. Zoms, big work from Delzik. There is the lifeline the crew so desperately needed.
Much needed to get the pistol.
And so far, this retake hasn't started yet. Enough utility still on crew to
Sentinels need to win this round, bro. They look like they are, though. Look at the health. The HP is all fucking low as fuck.
To be kept back for now. Have to respect it. Trying to now facilitate a pathway forward. It's go time. They got to get a move on. The Nagzet actually eats that. That's a problem. Dapper now gets the gateway open. Zoms on the trade towards Delzik. And actually, Sentinels flooding the site. Kesner though. Can you do what Sick did? No. They keep players alive. And they'll convert with 2. Actually, tell a lie. The spike. The timing. That is so close.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, Sentinels are taking a little too long to retake, bro. Taking too long to retake is not good, bro. I feel like in that situation, they probably waiting for a dart or something, and like, wait guys, 17 seconds for my dart. It's like, at that point, bro, you need to go in. Because when the fight is like,
now, this is the 2 sides of the coin, though, like doing those early hits, right? Because the team in the post-plant now gets plenty of time to fall with all that utility that they haven't had to invest early round. So it does work a little both ways.
When the fucking fight gets like scrappy and shit.
It's a good call here, I feel, coming into, well, it's going to be a gun round for crew, but
I feel like every time some team tries to retake really late like that, they always
get the first 3 on the board.
lose.
Ultimately, Sentinels can't be that proactive, right? Because they're up right now.
Bro, Sentinels can't lose Haven, bro.
Sentinels were bringing out a great game. Map on the rough. They have made some terrible mistakes. Nagzet was really struggling in certain areas. Players were having rough games, but this is the answer they needed.
Win rate on Haven like 100% now.
Pace again. Nagzet is fine. He's not flashed at all. Ahead of the flash, and he wants to keep going.
Nagzet got this
fight. It looks reckless, but Shazam slows them down, buying time desperately. Tens get over here. I need some help. Maybe I don't. Shazam deals with the sewer push handily. Tens still there. Now the gap gets closed. He gets taken down out of the air.
This guy pressed every fucking ability on his keyboard. He pressed C, E, and Q at the same time.
By in his case or not. What are you meant to do with this? You've been noted, you've been spotted, and the site has already been taken.
This guy shot and pressed everything on his keyboard. Smoke, dash, fucking updraft, all at the same time.
Everything but the kitchen sink thrown at this round on the side of Sentinels.
That shit low-key looked like Proud. I'm actually not trolling.
An exit.
Like on the low.
We'll sit a little deeper now. He's got Tens to find this early.
This is a Sentinels win, no cap. 4v5. Perfect.
Make use of this
and
space,
the off is set up fucking A, and they're going A. GG. As long as Tens just hits this fucking shot, just one shot, it's
this is going to be a very tricky one as well. All 4 players now coming around their way. You do see the lead
sit
coming
close
out,
with the
though.
fucking Spectre too. Yep.
Shazam will be there. Great flash. That's a huge reveal of information. Flash back up in 3 seconds, but he wants to fight, and he loses it. Tens.
If he had a Phantom right there, that's a 3K. No cap.
He gets in their face. Man. Tens doing the unthinkable right now, and Shazam is right there in the right
Hunter
time.
Had a Phantom, bro.
Even Tens is facing the wrong way. He still finds the kill.
The timing, they're so close now, but there's the backup there to support. Nags is there. Brothers in arms, finding 2, and now Zom's in the 1v2.
Zom's 1v2.
Spots
he
out
clutches
Nags it, tries
actually.
to close the gap a little further. Klaus still going to pop down the utility, try and play for that plant, and Zom's on the swing. It's Nags it to greet it. It's 12 on the board. Crew finding a little bit of that magic just as they need it.
Match point.
And Crew now, they're all in.
They're going for it. It's all on the line now. Nexik tries to get in towards the side. That's the first victim found. He gets Dapper, he gets the weapon. He gets the second. Nexik tearing Sentinels apart. The pop flash could be big, but he still has to wait for the timing to be right. There it is. Can he make anything of this? No, it doesn't look like it. And Shazam has to wait and watch his Crew are going to take us to the 3rd.
Dude. If they didn't lose that fucking round 11 to 11, they would have won this game.
Rightly so.
We jump in and we find out. It will be Crew on the defending side, Sentinels on the attacking side, and this is elimination. Right? This is a ticket home for one of these 2 teams, and they are fighting with everything they have.
Not looking to slow up here in the pistol. Big exchange of utility here. Sentinels looking to pile on the pressure towards B site here. Delta will be called upon, delivers the first, and it's a spike.
That's a win taken out of Sentinels. Instantly feeling a little rough around the edges.
What?
And Delzic's making it worse, stays alive way beyond his expected time. But there's still Shazam and Dapper. Anything left in the tank for either of these 2 would be golden right now, and it ain't happening. It's fire coming out from Crew, the LATAM team.
It's all again, good, bro. Hunker down.
Again,
reset, bro. Reset the mental. It's all G, bro.
Round 2.
I feel like you need a raise on this map. I really feel like,
emphasis on mid once again.
I ain't raised a little too good on this map, but I don't know.
A couple of ultimates available now, and again, 10's 2 off the Blade Storm, Shazam, 1 off the...
Okay. This guy's watching my VODs, I'm not even trolling. That guy's watching my VODs, I'm not trolling.
It's a gift from the gods.
I do that spam every round, every game.
Fancies his chances again, that's risky. Didn't do well from that spot last time, but maybe this time he finds a little more favor, but no, he falls away from it.
You will not.
They maintain composure, forcing out the res.
And he's using the fan, like... No cap.
Bradley tries to creep on through. He's going to drop the Viper's Pit. You're going ahead of this. Whether or not it's a little bit of a bait. No, it looks like Sentinel's going to try and follow through on this. There's bodies here for Crew that could catch the cross.
This is good ult by Mike.
Wait and see if that punish comes in from Zeno. That is going to be everything. If he gets started right, he doesn't. He finds the barrel of Dapper's gun, and now Delzik wants in. Doesn't get it. Sentinel's keeping
that guy thought he was Superman peeking
that.
Guy was literally in a fairy tale in his head.
From Shazam as well.
Like he thought he was about to peek down and get a 5K spray down or something.
Answer back in kind. They find a brutal element to themselves to make that B piece work.
Delzik, you even noted it, getting a little curious into B main. The second he pulls away Dapper,
like the bass was dropping in his ears and he was like fucking get a 10K spray down.
For themselves. This puts Klaus in a bit of a dire spot. He knows that next layer to this hit will be coming through from main, so now he's surrounded on all fronts and no help's really on the way all that time soon. There it is though, Nagzip finds 2 out of nowhere? How has he just found 10s and Zoms? I could not tell you. Dapper trying to work back in. Klaus finally pulls the trigger, he gets away with it as well. Dapper and Shazam, suddenly in a bad scenario, suddenly on the back foot, but Shazam finds the timing just right.
2 are low.
He still does
no, this is actually winnable.
Klaus a little low, Mazzino a little
if he gets the CT kill, it's winnable.
That cross, and that was the downfall of Shaz before.
To 93 HP, but Spike down on site. Crew can sit tight for the time being. Wait for Sentinels to make a move.
I don't know how you dismantle this crossfire. That's the big question in my mind. A flash, is that going to be the way to set it up? Dapper's eating it.
Oh,
that's so badly communicated. It's not good at all. Crew are going to capitalize, make it all their own.
He shouldn't
have popped it, bro. That flash was misplaced, mistimed, or miscommunicated, but it will be around, not missed for Crew.
He made the guy turn.
Again, I'm not sure if Dapper's ahead of the curve, whether or not it's a comfort factor with Shazam on the sky, but again, ultimately, that's what swings this into...
That's game-changing. Klaus was so alone.
He was, yeah, he needed a bailout. He needed a get-out-of-jail-free card, and Nags was exactly that.
And now the Seekers are going to be pretty much trailblazing their way forward. As delzik does at least find one. Can he just try and maybe retake that space over towards his side? So this retake isn't without potential. Kesnet closing in pretty quickly and up and over he goes. Almost made a fool of Zombs, but he keeps his calm. And now down to 2. Naxx does have that off. Doesn't want to give this away. Is there even a chance for it? He's sitting super deep. This looks like a save.
All right, nice round.
And now you start getting worried.
At most, it could be 6-6. Or at worst, it could be 6-6.
Sentinel's going to be firmly back in the driving
seat. Which is good.
After this round.
For offense side.
It can find any damage here, actually.
Looking towards that heaven piece as well. That crunch is going to come out. This is going to be pressure on the 2 fronts. Zom's going to eat the flash, but he's still safe enough for now. Spike looking like it's going to go down. Sick does find that first part coming in from heaven. delzik does well, but it's all traded out. Klaus still going to keep it favorable, but there's that second layer towards heaven. Keeping back 2, actually. That's big. Shazam and Dapper. Oh, that damage. Get out of here. Kesnet plays ahead of it. He's still clicking. He's still going. And they get what they need. Crew, first step.
If I jump right click there, first of all 3 of my right clicks missed, and then I get one tap from both of them. Both of them headshot me.
2 players.
Yep.
It's all good. Tens has a fucking deagle. It's a GG. Kid's the best deagler in the game. Not even trolling.
Sick gonna punish delzik there. That's a
Sick
good
got
damage. Naxx making a bit of a meal. Mesqo, though, gonna be on cleanup duty here. There he is. Nicely done in the end, keeping this one safe. You could see it getting a little bit sketchy. There's the next pickup, and we're down to now the last 2. Sick and Dapper. As long as it's above 3 alive, I'm happy enough. If you get below 3, then I get a little nervous.
Sentinels need to win this fucking
you can see Sentinels trying to work away at that economy.
Yeah, and again, you're absolutely right.
Or it's going to be 8-8, bro, and then that's when it just gets fucking questionable.
Right? It's what you then need to force up. Ultimately, if they do win this.
Okay, yeah, there's no way Sentinels lose round. This kid's on a frenzy, the other kid's on a fucking sheriff, and then 3 specters. They're literally half buying.
Actually, what pace Crew bring to this? Actually, looks like a quick piece towards Mayo, and they're going to try and punish. Naxx finds 2! And the upgrade.
Welcome to LATAM aggression. These boys just picked it up and absolutely threw Sentinels aside.
Bro, that's literally like a me play. I'm not even trolling. That was something I would do. Just rush as fast as possible to Mayo.
And
full spraying with the fucking running spray with the Spectre.
Oh my god. Kesnet actually wins that with the Spectre.
On the upgrade round, that
the
is
last man standing for Sentinels. Crew looking to replicate exactly what they achieved on Haven
here.
Be
8-8.
A comfortable round 3.
Unless Sentinels half by
in
like
the second half.
But
I'm not entirely sure why Shazam's been pulled here.
No, I'm not too sure myself. Unless they've heard a step or they've been trying to give this a look away. Naxx maybe make a little noise where he is. Who knows?
I mean, Tens and Sick are committed. They're playing so close here. They're almost committed to this hold at first contact.
If Crew hits B here.
It's actually so dangerous. Here comes Seekers. That was maybe the intention to try and push Tens away from the angle, and it works well enough. The double pump will at least get them a step towards the side, but Tens still lingers, still lurks around the side of these walls. You can see the utility thrown in. Sick by his side, and the rotations are in. Spike yet to go down. Still being cleared towards the back of the site. Damage there, but there's the lurk. Comes on in, nags it behind enemy lines. But it's Kesnet as well. They're both able to double down on this, down to Sick, Dapper and Shazam. Spike in, and they're all locked towards this side. One a little further away. That's Dapper. Red's gonna be considered, but the divide comes in now. Shazam finding Mazzino.
Oh, and a kill.
Sick gonna be working his way forward on the other side of this. There's still a player waiting for anyone to step on through. He punishes Tens, and Dapper and Sick looking down the barrel of the gun. Crew against so many odds right now, still able to do this. Sick trying to work a way in. It's done for here. delzik gets the punish, and Crew takes the lead.
I think Sentinel's on Eco now, I'm pretty sure.
And it echoes around the arena.
Can Dapper do anything to dissuade this? Sick at least catches that player in mid. That's Mazzino. But the side crunch comes in!
Oh,
stands, and he tries to deliver. He's done everything to give them a shot at this. A 3v2. Nags it and Klaus still alive, still trying to fight with everything they can, but this is all on the shoulders of Dapper until Klaus finally steps up to the goods. Can he find this 1v2? 58 seconds to play with. He wants to get that spike down if he can, but this is so risky.
That was actually insane by Dapper. He needed that.
He's going to fight Shazam. Oh, Zombs.
Dapper didn't kill 2, they lose their round, 100%.
They look so decisive.
I'm honestly surprised he even got 1 because he shot before they even took, so they knew where he was playing. Unless they didn't hear it.
Again, Tens tries to have a say in this round, but if anything, you could say this is Crew getting a little overzealous, peeking ahead of that.
Do I go anti-flash? Do I try and face? The
time
just walk out.
Oh my god.
Come up the time. Come up
Bro,
the
he got timing, but this
He
fucking
keeps
nags
finding
that guy fucking whiff. Thank God.
With a Spectre. This guy
Holy
is
shit, he
keeping
whiffed like
things together
15
for
shots on him.
Sentinels. And
He
4
got
of them
timing,
stand,
and this
but
guy
3
whiffed
on the other
15
side,
shots
still
on him.
well geared up, still looking pretty to go. Tens can't
Tens,
quite
relax.
find what he wanted.
You don't need to be
Double
Superman,
dips down
just
again,
relax.
looking to do a bit of chip damage, but it's Delzik lurking away towards heaven. Does he find a bit of timing on this? He does at least get a glimpse of Tens, but he loses the fight. And Dapper again, that's 3. And now all down to Mesqo. This is perfect work from Dapper. I am beyond impressed with his ability to hold down this site.
The timing
this guy whiffed.
absolutely dreadful.
If he didn't whiff, they would have won that
somehow
round, probably.
He still finds two. Look at this. He looks away
Shaz
at the moment they peek.
And smoked.
I think it's because Shazam baits a little bit of contact. He shoulders in screen there. On the Spectre, so it's worse than I anticipated.
Fucking A, bro. Whoever wins this round probably wins the game. Whoever wins this round probably wins the game. Because whoever wins this round, the other team is going to be on the most shit buy I've ever seen. Come on, bro. They're 3 men pushing A?
Side, but Klaus, he's got a
What the
feeling
fuck is
behind
going
this.
on?
He's read it perfectly, and he punishes Dapper collected. The second,
Okay,
no,
nice.
6 with the trade, and the rest comes out. They've cleared that A site, but they're going to respond in kind towards B, but the utility is going to hinder this quick reaction that looks like Crew would have wanted.
Perfect way to play around the reds here. So late on in this half. Zoms and Tens though, got to deal with this pressure on the B. Actually, they're straight onto site here.
Yeah, but they haven't quite crested yet. Ten's still catching that cross, still going to be doing some damage to try and wrap towards the pillar. Delzik finds 6, and now he's on his own, and now he's been deleted. They now know pressure comes in from further afield. Zoms gets cleared at the back of the side, but Dapper still closing in. Has to relent away from the Seekers, has to accept that he has to peel away, but he does a little bit of chip damage towards Mesqo. And now the 2v2 Flash comes in, but he's going to tuck himself in towards the backside of that box.
Spam this, bro.
Nags it.
One enemy remaining.
No.
They trade out.
They traded, and now Nags it. This guy's been having a nightmare of a series.
Rifle.
But now is the time to come alive, and Dapper on the other side, 2 beasts in this one. Dapper! Oh no
my
God! Nags takes the corner. He takes the fight.
Oh my
and he takes the round.
bro. Dude, I thought Sentinels won from the cheering. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought Sentinels won from the cheering, bro.
Sentinels now.
And it all comes down to this: 12-11, one team beckoning for greatness, and they're gonna flash.
Oh my!
Destroys 3 through the smoke.
What? How did he kill 3 there? He didn't even see anybody.
Sick fighting with everything, but it is not enough. As Dapper now in the 1v3, the weight of the entirety on his shoulders, has to deliver, has to stand tall. He knows what's against him. It's all being poured in. He has to stand and do something, but they're running away. They're not going to mess around for a second. They're leaving him with nothing.
He's delivered for Sentinels already this map, bailed them out, but it's a tall order. A 1v3. Klaus, Nags, and Mesqo alive and kicking right now for Crew. Flash comes through. Actually, not even going to pop here. Klaus ready and holding though.
Dapper, it's your time to shine right about now. It's all on you, buddy. Surrounded on all fronts. It's over! It's done with! Crew against all of our expectations, against all odds, sends Sentinels home!
I am absolutely speechless right now. Their first international scout to claim is none other than Sentinels.